An Arctic cold blast is sweeping across the United States. Severe winter weather and frigid temps. Millions of people are experiencing that today. A long duration lake effect snowstorm hit the communities downwind of the Great Lakes, while Arctic air from Canada continues to drop temps across the central and eastern parts of the country. In the northern plains and Midwest, temps have fallen below zero with wind chills following right along. The chilly weather is extending to the southeast, where many are experiencing their first freeze of the season.
Yikes.
These cold conditions are expected to persist for several days, with repeated waves of Arctic air driving temperatures further below average than normal in the Northeast and in New England. And it says here, Jim's loader is going to stay in the shed until the temperatures increase. So if you drive by and wonder if I'm ever going to push the snow, not in this cold, I'm not going to push the snow. That loader has lasted a long time because I never push snow when it's any more than, if it's not 20 above or higher.
Sure.
It seemed to have made it last for a little while.
I got a new banner. The
Oh, you
crisis
did?
line.
Yeah.
Dial 988 and then 1, or you text. I can't read it.
Or you text 988.
Oh, I was freaking out here at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote down that number, the 8.
Oh, okay.
8255, but I didn't get it up there. I got to edit that. And I can't edit it now.
Now we
So,
can't. The train's on the track. We'll come back.
Yeah, but it's still, the Veterans Crisis Line is you dial 988 and then press 1.
I like this little scroll that you, I don't know how you did that, but there it is. Looks good, you guys. So.
But you don't text 988, you text 838255. So I screwed that up.
Oh, okay. So you text 838255.
Yeah, but see up here I wrote text 988.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
we'll fix that. It's only 30 minutes. And we're halfway through that 30 minutes. All right. Already. Brain rot. It made it. Now it's big time. It's actual something you can look up in the dictionary. That is crazy. An officer was killed in the line of duty, and there's more to that story. The age of folks in the House and the Senate, I don't know if we even want to talk about that, but they're getting right up there. Everybody's been there for a long time. So something's going to happen. You can bet on that.
Yeah, they should be retired.
Mm-hmm.
Set out to pasture.
Yeah. You're good at this. Just a little windy out here. Oh, look at that. Right off the bat. Brain rot.
Yikes.
First recorded in 1854.
Hmm.
It's gained new prominence with a 230% increase in the usage frequency between 23 and 24. If mindlessly scrolling through social media platforms for hours has become a part of your daily life, you might be experiencing what they call brain rot, a term the Oxford University Press has announced as its word of the year for 2024. That's the second word of the year we've had placed in that category, but each one has their own idea, I guess. And for Oxford, it's brain rot. According to the official statement, it's the supposed deterioration of a person's mental or intellectual state, especially viewed as a result of overconsumption of material, now particularly online content. Considered to be trivial, not material, just looking at all that trivial or the unchallenging stuff leads to brain rot. I'm turning all my letters around this morning. It further adds that the phrase is also something characterized as likely to lead to such deterioration. People use it to express their concerns over excessive consumption of social media. Oxford, the language experts, shortlisted 6 words that have helped shape the past year. Following this, a public vote was conducted and the word brain rot one. The experts also considered the public's inputs and language data in addition to the voting results for the year 2024. The term was first reported in 1854 in a book called Walden by Henry David Thoreau. The piece is about the author's experience of living a very simple life in a natural world. So that's what you get when you hang around with the geniuses, huh? I'm going to go to Walmart and buy some easy finger clips. Oh, here's a good story. Yeah, I'm with you. On Sunday, December 18th, 1921, Officer Harry Arant died of wounds he sustained when he was shot while off duty as he was taking police action. Officer Arant and a detective were rabbit hunting in the area of Tulsa on Federal Road near Chicago. At about 9 p.m., the officers had returned to their car when they were approached by three armed men who exited a Buick touring car with the intent of robbing them. The detective attempted to fire his shotgun at them, but misfired. The three men started shooting the officers while they were still in their car. Officer Arant, despite serious wounds in one leg, his lung, and his liver, drove a mile to a farmhouse where he collapsed. The officer then died from his wounds 2 days later. The detective was paralyzed for life from his leg wounds just above the knees. The three suspects were later apprehended. Two were convicted of murder and one sentenced to life. One escaped from the Oklahoma Penitentiary in 1923. On May 17, 1931, he was captured in Los Angeles, and following a spectacular gun battle with Los Angeles police officers, he died. So Officer Arant was survived by his wife, daughter, and a 2-year-old son. His son's name was Paul Harvey Arant,
Oh,
later known as just Paul Harvey, who became a famous commentator, a columnist, and an author. And then that officer was buried at Rose Hill Memorial Park in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Officer Arant.
so I couldn't get to the comments. But good morning, West Torquey Senior, and good morning, Karen Tyler. And wow, looking good. And Shirley McFarland, good morning. And I can't.
Barb Karen.
Good morning. Saturday, 45 degrees. What?
What?
Oh, this coming Saturday will be
Oh,
45
really?
degrees?
Really?
That's some hope.
Holy
I
smokes.
don't know what this is.
I'm not starting the loader till it warms up. It's not only hard for the loader, but it makes it hard for the guy driving it.
Sure.
With the steering and all the rest. Jolly Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, this Saturday. Okay, that's good.
45 degrees.
That'll be like summer
We're gonna
after
love
this.
that. Let's see. Do I have both my hoods up? It's somehow it's blowing right in wherever they are.
Yeah, and you don't have
A baklava.
another hood under your hat.
Oh.
I have a couple of
Yeah.
hoods under my hat, and then a hood over my hat, and then a coat hood.
And I have that nice balaclava that Pam made for us.
Yeah.
I wasn't smart enough to put it on this morning. Okay. Oh, look at that. We had two weathers.
I had different types of weather.
Yeah.
One was just the whole over the globe Arctic blast.
Yeah. And we're feeling that, aren't we? Right this very minute. Okay. It's going to be cold in Alaska, too. No. Alaska and Hawaii. Ice, cold, snow, and mild are hitting much of those states.
Alaska.
Alaska. Oh, yeah. Especially the interior regions. It's always like that.
And in Hawaii, trade winds bring cooler, breezy weather with a chance of showers across the islands.
When you were a kid, did you go out in the yard and dig holes?
I don't know.
We did. I mean, we were
We
all.
buried our pets
Oh yeah,
in our yard in Browns Valley.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
Out by a tree.
yeah.
Hmm.
Is that tree still there?
I haven't been in the backyard of that house.
Hmm.
You drive by it and you can't really see all the backyard. I don't know. I think they put up a big garage back there.
Oh, oh.
We had a smaller shed back there when we lived there, and I did try to start out a fire once. When I realized the smoke meant something serious, I put it out.
It's-
Just like you're camping in the upstairs of like the horse barn out there.
yeah.
It's kind of shaped like that.
Oh.
Go up there, build a little campfire. You're like, oh,
Oh.
that's not working out. But I was young.
And you learned.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't started a fire upstairs yet.
Sure.
Oh, that wind is bitter. That,
Yeah.
did the school bus go by yet?
I can't see over that direction.
Yeah. Okay.
I missed whatever that was.
The Kola Super Deep Borehole.
Hmm.
It's an effort to dig straight through the earth and come out the other side.
Oh boy.
Didn't work.
Hmm.
It's located on the Kola Peninsula in Russia. It was a groundbreaking scientific drilling project in the 1970s by the Soviet Union's Institute of Geology. The primary objective of the project was to delve deep into the Earth's crust to gain insight into its composition, structure, and properties. By reaching unprecedented depths, researchers aim to advance our understanding of the Earth's geology and the geophysics involved. As drilling progressed, the the project encountered significant technical challenges. The extreme temps and pressures at greater depths made it increasingly difficult for the drilling equipment to operate effectively. Temps at the bottom of the borehole went up to 180 degrees and caused the rock to behave more like plastic and impeding further progress. These challenging conditions, coupled with the escalating costs, eventually led to the cessation of the borehole. It reached a final depth of 7.5 miles deep before it was abandoned.
Hmm.
Despite its premature closure, the project yielded valuable scientific data and provided insights into the Earth's subsurface.
Hmm.
Drilling, they say, is a tedious process. A rotary drill bit at the end of a hollow mud-filled pipe grinds and grinds and grinds on that rock, penetrating just a couple of inches per minute for all the hard rocks. Assuming steady progress at this rate, it would take about 100 years of drilling to get through the earth.
So good morning, Lon Tricroni.
Hi, Lon.
And then Wes Torkey Sr. says it's nice to be able to jump back and forth between Facebook and YouTube. And just to bring it out again, I screwed up on the banner. The banner says the Veterans Crisis Line is you dial 988 and then press 1. And I also put text 988. You don't text 988. It's just running across the bottom of the screen. The text is, can you go there
Can I go where?
to the Veterans Crisis page?
Oh, yeah.
Um, to,
Let's see. These gloves
I
are
think it's in the beginning.
make it a
I think
little.
it's the first page.
Is it? Oh, look.
Yeah, you text 838255, and I can't fix it here, but when I go in, I'll fix it.
What's that number?
If you want to text it, you would text 838255. But see here, scrolling on the screen, it says to text
Oh,
988. So I screwed up.
okay.
So I'll change banners.
Yeah. In the middle of a storm, changing banners, you can do it. Okay.
I have a bunch of banners.
I kind of like this new system you put in.
Only I thought I could set it up. I thought I could set it up on my computer in the office on my desktop and then come out here and connect, but it didn't work.
Oh,
So that really slowed me down this morning.
yeah,
That was what I was trying to do was that.
yeah.
Now it says, your thoughts matter, comment below.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I like that. We love it when people comment. And on occasion, they give us ideas and we follow up on them. I think we're pretty good at that.
Yeah, and then we'll zhuzh it up.
A few weeks ago, I know we all remember that exciting story about the monkeys that got out of the research facility
Sure.
and they went all over the place in South Carolina.
Mm,
Well, the story continues.
more.
The animals, all young female rhesus macaws, made a break for it after an employee at Alpha Genesis Primate Research Center in Yamasi neglected to latch the door to an enclosure that housed 50 monkeys. When one monkey took off, it was like follow the leader, with the others making a mad dash. Greg Westergaard is in charge of that facility, and he said 7 monkeys hung back, but it appears they weren't totally abandoned by their newly freed comrades. As of Friday, the escapees were exploring the outside of the facility perimeter fence and engaging with those still inside by cooing to them. The police department said in an update that they were kind of wanting to make contact with their friends inside.
Mm.
Alpha Genesis breeds those monkeys and sells them to medical and other research facilities. Those young escapees all weighed about 7 pounds and have not been tested or infected with anything.
Mm.
Local police have emphasized that the monkeys are harmless, but urge the public to stay away from them. They're all harmless until they're not.
West Turkey says it's nice to be able to jump back and forth between Facebook and YouTube because we're streaming on both now. And he also then says it is very cold. Have to, I can't read it.
Half. Oh, it's very cold here too. And then he
Oh,
put
here too.
a blue frozen face up there.
Well, because it's down here for us, and then I tap it and it comes up here.
Yeah.
Can you read it up there? Oh wait, it says I should be able to. Oh dang it! I'm supposed to be able to do this on the screen. No,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
that didn't work. I did something that scared me.
Yeah. We lost our clock on the screen. Oh no, there it is. I lost the clock. It's been there the whole time.
Like it's counting up or down. I don't know what it's doing. It's different.
It's going up.
Okay.
17 minutes and 54 seconds left.
No, that's how long we've been here.
Oh, that's how long we've been here.
That's what I think.
Oh, okay.
We're
right.
learning this thing.
We are, yeah.
And then this is so he was. What does this one say?
I'm over here, he said. Me.
Over here in YouTube. Okay.
Uh,
Did you have to find my YouTube page first, which is just my name, Brenda K. Asap? I don't know if that's how you found it or if just I don't know. It's cold out. It's cold.
it is.
Is it cold on YouTube too?
Is it cold on
Not
YouTube?
just on Facebook?
Uh,
Wow.
you have a mobile phone, everybody has a mobile phone. And there are some crazy statistics with mobile phones. There are more than 7 billion mobile phone users worldwide. Nearly 5 billion use a smartphone. These devices are fundamentally a part of our lives. But as electronic devices, they're constantly improving on the older models, and those older models then quickly become outdated. In a survey conducted by Nevis Security, a Swiss software company, it was found that 62% of the respondents replace their smartphones every 3 to 4 years. A significant portion of people change their phones even more frequently than
Well, they have a Verizon. I don't know if all of them. They've got a program where you can switch it out every year.
Oh,
And I don't know what changes. We've never done that, but I think I have a nephew that does that.
oh. With nearly 20% of the respondents reporting they've replaced their phones every year.
Mm.
This rapid turnover doesn't only involve getting a new device, it means purchasing a new set of cables and chargers that are compatible with the latest model of phone.
So was it last year or was it the beginning of this year where the government mandated or that everybody has to have UBC? You can't just have USB cables anymore. It's got to be UBC. So everybody's got all across all different brands of cell phones.
I gotta have a picture of you bundled up like that.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh,
It is cold, kids.
it's cool.
Most recycling centers also accept common wires and cables. We've got drawers full of those.
Here we got more people coming in. I did. Good morning, Mary Cordell. Gloria Sigmiller. You might be the have to invest in one of those.
Outside hot tub heaters.
A hot tub heater. How I don't get it how it would guess I've never seen one.
Mary says, okay, it's a very cold morning, but hang in there.
Yeah.
I'm here. Oh, we just barely
I
made it,
know.
Mary.
It
Thank
is,
you.
we remember last year when we were out here at minus 45?
Yeah. And this feels colder than that.
And then I even tried holding an umbrella when we were on the back deck and it almost took the umbrella away, trying to brace us from the wind. So we're getting out here no matter what.
Uh-huh. Common wires and cables, mobile phone cables, electrical and home appliance wires, Ethernet cables, power cords, and charges. Dropping all your old phone cables off at a recycling center will ensure they are properly recycled. Okay, teacher, wrong hand. Teacher, I have a question.
Yeah.
Where's the recycling center? Is there one in 50 miles of here?
I don't have any idea.
Oh, we're coming to the store you were hoping for. I can make my hands work. I'm going to go to Walmart and buy some cheap clippers. These take like thumb and index finger strength to operate. Sticking bananas in your fruit bowl
No, we did that one yesterday. I thought it took everything out.
might seem like a no-brainer, but don't do it because they give off gases. You know, you're right. Because,
I could swear I took those out.
oh,
But-
okay.
What does Gloria say now? I can't.
I'll lean in here. It's a toil, and you get out of the hot tub and
Toil.
walk over to the tall heater
Oh,
and warm and get warm again. Some bars have them also. What? Really?
I'll look for it.
I'll look.
Would we look at like Walmart or Menards?
So you're going to be walking around. Did she say in some bars? I have so many tears in my eyes I can't
I
see.
know. Ice cream bars have them? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the font is so freaking tiny. Tiny on here. When you get onto a regular computer,
You know what though?
Oh. you're everywhere. Oh, everywhere. You just pop up. Like one of those. Oh no, my nose is going crazy. That wind up thing and it pops up. That
Yeah.
clown that
Oh,
pops up
yeah.
out of the
Jack in the Box.
jacket. Look, a jack in the box.
Yeah. And kids will crank and crank and crank that and get a laugh every time
Yeah.
for about the first week when that pops up. That sure is fun.
Barney Ricky goes, how do you dress to stay good in this?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's out pushing carts.
Well, when you're walking, it's a little better, but it's still miserable. But
Yeah.
sitting here is probably part of the problem. But you know, we can't walk around.
No.
We could,
Can't.
but we can't.
The snow out here is going to haunt me till I get it pushed, you know.
We probably could 3 years ago, but not now.
Yeah. Jack Wilson's birthday is today.
Hey, those are our local famous people. We're calling you guys local celebrities.
And Kelsey Hansen
Yeah.
and Dallas Maceberg.
Is it Meesburg?
No, Maceberg.
Yeah. Happy birthday, you guys. And then we got the famous celebrities,
at
you know,
all
the
the
movie
birthdays here.
stars and whatever.
Movie stars. Ozzy Osbourne, born this date 1948.
Oh,
Uh,
Black Sabbath.
yeah,
Oh, I see.
yeah. Julianne Moore,
Yeah, I like her.
an actress celebrated for her versatile performances in movies like Boogie Nights, Far From Heaven, and Still Alice.
Okay.
I like Brendan Fraser,
Oh, yeah.
born in 1968,
Hmm.
a Canadian American actor. He was in The Mummy and George of the Jungle, and the critically acclaimed film The Whale.
Fun. What does Ricky Reckles say up here?
Uh, I think it's, oh, and I see it. Going to Sioux Falls for an appointment.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was my eyes, but it's that sun.
Yeah, it's the sun. You got to get the sun in our eyes like a pizza pie, and then we can't even see.
Like a big pizza pie. Amanda Seyfried, Amanda Seyfried, an American actress and singer. Mean Girls, Mamma Mia, and Big Love.
Okay.
And Tiffany Haddish, an American comedian, for her breakout role in Girls Trip. That was a big deal. And she does stand-up comedy. Yeah.
Jenna Dwayne, born in 1980. She had a role in Step Up. And her work on the television series like
Oh.
Supergirl.
Oh,
I like that. I watched it. I think
Yeah.
I've even slept through the whole series twice.
so you really watched it.
Well, it's good to go to sleep to. It's not
Um,
icky.
oh, yeah. And then Andy Grammer, born in 1983, an American singer, songwriter, record producer,
Hmm.
famous for hits like Keep Your Head Up and Honey, I'm Good. Keep your
Interesting.
head up. Doom, doom, doom. Okay, let's just see what we have here. Any idea where we are on the clock?
Well, it says it up there.
Yeah, it does. I can't see it for the sunshine, though.
It might say 27, 13, 14, 27 minutes.
Have we been at this, yeah?
27 minutes. I don't know why it feels like 3 hours out here in the, in the frozen tundra.
So Brenda spent the better part of the weekend and the early part of this week making this scroll along the bottom, roll on through. And with that, now was that clock always up there or did that?
Yeah, no, it's always been there.
Okay.
No, I may have spent all that time trying to figure out how to even do this streaming service. There's like 6 streaming services, and I've been watching all the tutorials on all of them. So I'm gonna see about that.
And this one is called FaceDoc. What's this one called?
StreamYard.
Oh, StreamYard.
But they also doubled their price when they bought it from somebody else. They doubled their price in just in the last few months, since September. I mean, actually doubled it.
Oh, those guys.
But so I'm on a first month trial for $1 for the month, and then it would go to the, I can't remember what price. But then so other people have been on YouTube are showing you which what your choices might be. But if I really figure it out, I wouldn't switch for anything because it's just too difficult.
Yeah. Why start over?
And maybe the buy us a coffee would help pay for that.
Hang with us.
It's not just not a literal cup of coffee. It's just like a donation towards what we do, really.
Is it a hard thing to make, to click that and get that set up? Is it a big long sheet you have to fill out? Or you just kind of go quickly through it?
I have that posted at the top of our Facebook page,
Oh.
the link.
Yeah.
And I think it's relatively simple, but I don't know. I know Wes Turkey bought his coffee. I wasn't sure how difficult it was. It looked simple to me. I just wished I could have used like the same format that I always use if I buy something else online. I don't like my credit card number out there, but I also did a fact check on this company, and the security is pretty high on it. So I felt comfortable choosing this one. There's another one. You buy a coffee or a beer.
Or a beer,
And
yeah.
it's really you're just donating money to the show.
To buying new platforms and stuff like that.
Yeah, But I just think it's cute how they say, buy me a coffee or a beer if
Yeah.
you like what we do. It's kind of fun. What does he say?
Brenda, you will never know what I see over there on YouTube.
What?
Brenda, you will never know what I see over there on YouTube. Okay. Doug Block says, glad you woke up. Was I dozing?
Yeah. You will never know what I see over here on YouTube. I'll find out. I'll go there and I'll look. It's supposed to be identical. I don't know.
Well, I think what he's talking about, and I noticed that last night too. I went and I watched just to see, how the show went and whatever. And so I watched that show last night.
Mhm.
And then when I shut it down, it went back to the YouTube page, and we are in with just a horrible bunch of Nazi stuff and crazy thing. I won't even say what they are. They're just crazy. I couldn't even tell you what they are. They're just crazy. But what were we doing in that category?
My YouTube channel is separate. So,
I know, but all those YouTubes are on YouTube, and they have a big menu for you to choose from. When you finish one, it wants to take you to these others. So
I don't know.
I don't know. You have time for one more story? Or
Sure.
you
My
you
YouTube
had-
channel, I don't doesn't show me anyway. I don't know. Yeah.
Nearly 20% of House and Senate members are 70 or older, compared with about 6% who are under 40. Voters in North Dakota recently approved a ballot initiative that would place an upper age limit on candidates for Congress from that state. Attaboy, North
Not
Dakota.
just Congress, but the whole
Okay, you can call it Congress.
the whole building is just called Congress.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to be educated.
If it survives likely court challenges, the law would bar anyone 18 or older from serving in Congress
Why are
for
you saying 18?
81.
I don't think you can get in there till you're 35.
Yeah,
I just don't know why we're paying them after they retire. Man, I don't
Yeah.
like that.
yeah,
That is wrong.
that is an interesting
When our
question.
job was over, money stopped. So they shouldn't get that. Their insurance should stop. They should have to pay for insurance. We still pay for their freaking medical insurance. Man, I don't like that. That's where a lot of that, instead of our social security, it goes to pay them.
Oh, yeah.
Their exorbitant salary and their medical. I don't get it.
Mhm.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Are we ready here to finish this?
I don't know.
Okay. The law would bar anyone 81 or older from serving in Congress from North Dakota.
Mm.
The motivation behind such a measure to correct that major generational imbalance in Congress should work, they say. Congress's advanced age has many causes, some of them are unavoidable. First, if it feels as though Congress just keeps getting older over time, it's because it is, and Americans are too. According to historical data on members of Congress, the average House member's age is up 10% from 1960. 58 up from 52. A similar increase happened in the Senate with an average age of 63,
Mm.
and that's up from 57. You do have to have some experience in there, but the average American's life expectancy is 79 now, and that's up from 70.
Mm.
It's up by even more during this time, around 13%.
But do you know why? Because in the long time ago, they couldn't outrun a brush fire. That's why they didn't live as long. Could not run the brush fire. Now, they get in a car, they could get on a horse and go away, get away. Every walk over. It's true.
I think that's the first time you have ever brought out an old joke and played that card.
It's actually not a joke.
Yeah, it is.
It's not a joke. People couldn't outrun brush fires back in
Yeah.
the day.
But there's jokes about that
Probably. That's perfect for a joke.
because they couldn't outrun the brush fire.
West Torque says it's easy to buy a coffee. It is, very easy to buy a coffee. Al Block says, good morning. Hi there. And,
And Donna Herkus says, "Oh boy, do I agree with that, Brenda."
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And you guys were talking about the age, the term limiting, that
Well,
kind of stuff.
stopping paying them a salary
Oh,
when they
yes.
retire.
That is such
They
a
get-
good point.
A salary. It's not
Yeah,
it's not like they paid into a 401k or whatever. They get that as well.
yeah.
But it's an additional salary and we still cover their medical.
Oh,
We didn't get nothing like that from retiring. You know,
Mhm.
everything stops.
yeah,
When you stopped, when this happened to you, your salary was over a week later.
yeah,
Like zip, nothing, you know?
yeah.
So I don't know why it's not that way. Since it's that way in real life, when Congress just isn't real life, it doesn't portray real life.
No, not with some of those people we have in there now. God,
But we've
darn.
always paid their salaries when they've
Mhm.
retired and continue on with Secret Service.
And
Good
why do we
grief.
do that?
I don't know.
We don't have to. So who's in charge of that? Let's talk to them.
Yeah.
We'll call them up live. Say, what are you going to do about that, kids? Do something
And then he says, it is very clean.
on YouTube.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Okay.
I agree. Brenda says, I agree with Brenda on that other subject. I suppose we better take up that banner.
Yeah.
We don't want to talk politics, and I don't think that's politics. That'll be post politics.
Well, when they've invested in their retirement in like a 401k or whatever else is out there, there's a lot of other investment type things out there, but they shouldn't get an additional salary.
No.
And they just have to buy their own medical like we do, their own medical insurance.
And they should,
I don't like it.
and they should have to pay back anything. And we should be able to raid their savings and their 401ks and take that back.
Yeah, we should get to recoup it
Yeah.
because now they're up to 400,000 a year. The president.
Yeah.
That I can't remember who started that.
You know, I don't remember when it jumped up there.
400,000. Wow.
Yeah.
Then they only have to pay the Social Security up to 167,500.
That is crazy.
So they're not contributing to Social Security after 160. It's like 167,500. They don't contribute to Social Security.
Hmm.
Why not their whole salary? I don't get it.
Yeah.
So I don't get it.
That sounds like a special edition of Face the Sun sometime during the early afternoon, if we ever get it put together.
Mm,
You know, I'm cold.
I'm cold.
Are you cold?
Yeah, he may help. I don't know. May or may not. We'll see.
Yeah.
It's sounds so
Ah,
iffy.
yeah.
So let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see.
What you looking for?
Well, he was saying it's what does this scrolling across the bottom say?
Love our show, but buy us a coffee.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for sticking it out here with us, you guys. We appreciate it.
And Wes says it's really easy to do.
Easy to buy a coffee. Nice.
So you guys ramp that sucker up before we freeze it up out here.
Yeah, take care, you guys. See you.
Thanks for being there.
Yeah.
Get up your good and close so they know we're serious.
Well, so it's so hard because we're on the opposite sides of each other. It's so
Yeah.
weird.
It is freezing out
Uh,
here.